Hey guys, welcome back to Southeastern Soul Tribe. For those people who are already members and for those of you who are new, my name is Jamie. This is Southeastern Soul Tribe, a Southern Sass production. We have a new website up. It's called southernsassproductions.com. Go check it out. That's me and my best friend Amy, who is the host and creator of The Raven Knocks, which is a true crime podcast. You guys have to check it out. You'll see a banner I put up here, and if you go to the website, you can catch the link to all that. She's on Buzzsprout. I'm also on Buzzsprout. Today's read is for Leo. We're going to see what's going on with you today. I hope you guys have been having a good week. I'm going to get as much done today as I can and keep your content coming out to you. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you know when I post new readings. This one's for Leo. I'm dragging out the old energy oracle today. I felt led to use it a little earlier. So today, dragging it out. Angels, ancestors, God, spirit. What messages do you have for our Leo collective today? For Leo. I keep hearing the writings on the wall. There's writing on the wall. The thinking man. That could be a Libra or an air energy. It's a masculine energy. And it's something that we've already completed, left behind us, possibly. Thoughts, maybe, that we've kind of put out of our mind and we feel like we closed the cycle out. But then there's a water energy here, man holding a coin, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, with the number 9. It's almost like going from something we completed all the way to the 9. I don't feel like that's jumping forward as in taking a step back. I feel like someone's taken a step back into their heart space because it goes from 10 to 9. And then we rest back in the 10 energy. That's the number 10. Feeling at peace or trying to get ourselves centered here in the near future. And I don't know what this is about. My readings are about relationships, but so far I've got air and water energy here. Let's see what the Moonology Oracle has to say. I don't know why I felt like bringing that numerology back into the readings today, but for Leo, it looks like that's something that we need to do. A lot of thought around either someone or something we have a lot of love for. Stepping back into something we already completed and then going forward to finalize the completion of that. What do you have for the Moonology Oracle, Spirit, Angels, Ancestors, Guides for Leo? It's a time to give rather than take with the new moon in Virgo. So you may have been thinking a lot when you completed the last cycle, whatever it was you were thinking a lot about, that you'd like to give in some place. And then here below, the man holding the heart, which is the water energy, when we step back in to the thoughts around something that we already completed. And it says the mutable moon, nothing is yet set in stone. So we feel like that even though something completed, that it really, really wasn't done. So we go back and we take another look from a heart space. And in the near future, when we go back into the 10, 9, 10, a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. So here's Libra here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius over here, and then we got Libra scales. When we rest and rejuvenate after relooking at this energy, we actually balance the scales in the new moon. It don't have to be the new moon in Libra when this happens, but it stands for maybe a relationship that we're going to take another look at. We're going to rest and rejuvenate within that to complete a cycle from something from the past, or it could be something new, because it does say a new romantic cycle begins. But there was something that we had to review, I feel like, and we realized that nothing is yet set in stone. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, what can you tell us about these messages for our Leo collective? I'm hearing the writing on the wall again. I don't know what that means. It's got to be something for someone. Show me the thinking man and a time to give rather than take in the past. There's more air energy here. The thinking man, along with the time to give rather than take, something that we were battling with in our mind. It was a missed message of truth. It was a missed tangible opportunity, a new start back here. And we completed the cycle, but we're going back to look at it. Shows what we need to see in the current for Leo. So from our heart space, nothing is yet set in stone. I feel like maybe a decision hasn't been made, but we're not tossing back and forth two different things anymore. But we're also not communicating here. This is a personal journey. We're thinking a lot about or did in the past, and we're checking out our heart space. The mutable moon sticks out to me here, where we're back and forth, yet we either don't want to toss those things back and forth, but we're not ready to communicate yet. That's why nothing is yet set in stone. And then the Seven of Pentacles, it's all about the investments that we're thinking about making, because there's no action card here at all, because the Eight of Wands is in reverse. It's just a thought. We're checking back with our heart space, which is a healthy thing to do for Leo. When you don't know what move to make, you have to step back from the scenario, be wise enough to take another look. And with the Seven of Pentacles, consider the investment. It's not actually putting in the work till you get to the 8. But then we go back into a completion. We're resting and rejuvenating before we go into this new romantic cycle. It doesn't have to be just romance. It can be a new thing that you're going to start. You know? What do we need to know about that, Spirit? Okay, here's the Six of Pentacles. The opportunity to give rather than receive. To give, maybe have an equal give and take with the Six of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles here. Oh, maybe I'll just... let me rest a minute, and I'll just have a reciprocal moment that creates balance in the future. It could be something that someone doesn't feel a lot of support around, because the Six of Wands comes in the reverse here. And then we get the Chariot. There's the movement. That's Cancerian energy, but it's moving forward. This guy is facing the future here. Seems like he wants to go pretty fast. He may be thinking about taking action toward the Seven of Pentacles over here, and now here's a 7 here. Ten, 9, 10. 7, 6, 7. It's still back and forth. Even though 2 of Pentacles is in the reverse, we don't want to be wishy-washy. We're looking at this mutable moon here. But the man holding the heart may be just a little bit louder than the thoughts. It's a head over heart decision, quite possibly, going forward. What we don't see at the bottom of the deck is there may be some inner conflict, or maybe even conflict with somebody else that's further out. Except for the person that's further out actually has their back turned to this conflict. They're not even thinking about it. Someone here may feel like they don't have the strength for it. There could be a Sagittarius or another Leo. This could be Leo here trying to tame the bear in this depiction. 3 of Swords. This isn't stabbed in the back 3 of Swords, though. This is where somebody tried to hurt us, but they missed us all the way around. But it took every bit of the energy that we had. It still hurt that the attempt was even there. And somehow the Capricorn energy comes in reverse here. The Devil in reverse, trying to deplete toxic patterns going forward. This isn't the puppet master. It's the giant that hovers over a couple who's vulnerable. The giant woke up with this devil here. He's probably pretty mad because we're trying to defeat that thing. Also coming up, I'm not showing that there is a commitment or a celebration here at all. And there's no message about tangible offers, and there's no commitment here with the 2 of Cups. But there's maybe a message with the Page of Cups in the upright of emotion. We may send that message out to someone that we already know and say, hey, could be an apology. An apology that says, look, I know that I was holding on before. I'm no longer holding on. And I'm feeling some kind of way about it. I'm trying to rest. I'm trying to recuperate here. I didn't tell you the truth with the Ace of Swords in reverse. And there was no justice. There's justice again. So I'm getting the thinking man. I'm getting the scales here. And then I'm getting a lack of justice going forward. And the acknowledgement of that. I'm dropping my defenses with the 7 of Wands in reverse. I've been afraid to transform with the Scorpio energy in reverse on that Death card. My heart wasn't open with the Queen of Cups in reverse. And it's kind of left me out in the cold with the 5 of Pentacles. This is that message. It's coming from a heart place. But now I find myself with a lack of patience, the Temperance in reverse. Sagittarian energy, but not in the upright. And I'm trying to regain my independence. I'm trying to regain my self-confidence here going forward. But I'm not ready to put in the work yet, and I'm not ready to make plans. I'm still confused. And that's the truth with the Knight of Swords in the upright. Could be dealing with the Pisces too, but it's still under the moon. And I think the writing has been on the wall the whole time. And somebody just needs to hear it, is what I'm getting. Let's see if the Light Seers has any advice for our Leo collective. Kind of an odd reading. I don't know if this is a romantic relationship or what, but it doesn't look like there's going to be a reconnection. If that's what you were looking for, a reconnection. This is a review of what ended, checking back with our heart, and finding balance going forward in this communication, this apology. You may need to make an apology to someone, or somebody might need to be making an apology to you. But in hindsight, the writing had always been on the wall back here. And we're just now going back and taking a look at it so we can close the cycle out. That way we can rest in the decision that's going forward, because nothing was ever set in stone back here. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides. What does Leo need to do going forward? It's time to come out of that hermit place. I wouldn't make any more plans, and it's time to invest in a place where your seeds can grow. I'm looking at the Seven of Pentacles in the upright from the Light Seers in this advice area. This Hermit is in reverse, telling me, you know, it's time to come out of hiding. It's time, now that we've done this review, now it's time to invest somewhere that the seeds are going to grow. And we can see this. It's kind of a mediocre feeling about it, though. She's got this Ten of Swords is coming up next here, and her back is turned to this investment, or her back is turned to whatever made us feel like it's almost a sense of rejection I see here. There's going to be a message of truth around that. And once again, the Two of Swords is in reverse. We're no longer blind here. And we're going to take things slow. And there may be a little regret around this with the Four of Cups from the Light Seers looking at this slow moving Knight of Pentacles. This Knight of Pentacles is not on his horse. He's walking. So it's going to make him even slower because he's walking with his horse beside him. And she's watching it happen. Or she's waiting. There's a fear around the rebuild, the Tower in reverse here. And the World comes in, ending the cycle completely. Going forward. So what's coming up here for Leo may be a time of solitude. Or you're coming out of a time of solitude. And you're going forward towards something else. Let's see if we can find out what that is. Let's see if we can get a little more information. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and God. What can Leo look forward to coming up? Show me what Leo can look forward to, Spirit. Ah, the Knight of Wands. Something fast coming toward you with a brand new opportunity. What is that? What's that about, Spirit? That's the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Be careful about non-committal energy. There's a lot of wands. It's a brand new passion coming forward. And then it goes back to the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups in reverse. So it's something that we don't have emotions for yet. And there might be something around having to have patience for a mother figure here. Aries, Taurus, Libra, and Sagittarius energy. It's divinely guided, whatever this is. We got some repeat cards here. So I can't see any further than that right now, Leo. If I'm looking at the signs, that might be part of what's going on either in your chart or in someone else's. You're heavily either dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There's water energy here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or it could be aspects of yourself. But there's something that we've been battling with for sure. And it's more of an internal thing and just trying to find balance. For sure. We're trying not to be this Knight of Wands energy at all. But our defenses are still up going forward. So, yeah. There's something hidden still here. This new cycle is going to teach us something. It's going to teach us how to balance better within ourselves. And sometimes that's a hard road to hoe, Leo. I like for my readings to be a little bit more exciting. But this might be confirmation for something you've been tossing back and forth. So I guess that's what this is. Just a little confirmation. All right. So I think that's going to be your read. Let me get some animal oracle advice for you before we exit this reading. For my Leo collective. Anything they need to know. I think I'm supposed to take that one in these. So. Make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of judgment and disapproval from others. So if you've been leaning too much on what other people think, it's time to, the thinking man is tossing everything back and forth and looking at everybody's side of anything. But when it comes down to it, when you do the review, where the man holding the heart is looking inside of himself. So you can make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right to you here. And that's Spirit confirming that there. And the Seagull says, now it's time for deep emotional healing. Not looking outside of ourselves at all. And then trust that you have the resources to get through the challenges that are before you with the Camel. He walks through the desert with the water he needs built in his hump. So you have more on the inside than what you may expect that you have. There's more to you than that. Trust your instincts to discern the truth of the situation. The writing was on the wall back here, and maybe we didn't have a lot of self-confidence and trust in our intuition, but now we're learning to do that. Your intuitive nudges come from the inside. And then you gather the information around you and align those with the part on the inside. And you can only do that through rest and rejuvenation. Meditation is a big deal. And sometimes you can only do that when you are in your own heart space and in your own space without other people's energy affecting it. All right. So Leo, that is your read. Please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to go check out The Raven Knocks for you true crime junkies out there. Check out our new website at southernsassproductions.com. And until next time, much love and light to you and yours.